Hey, vibrant visionaries. My name is Laura Carey-Blackman, and I am an energy medicine healing practitioner and a holistic nutrition coach that uses ancient healing modalities to find inner harmony within our modern world. And today, I have been led to talk about temperature checks. Getting a temperature check in order to see where we need to actually make adjustments. So this temperature check is really all about our energetic frequency. So the reality is, which we are all living in, is how we actually go about our day to day and what kind of energy level that we're on as we go about our day to day. Now, what do I mean by that? You know how people are always talking about, oh, we got the high vibes, we got negative energy, positive energy. They're all talking about frequency. So when you're talking about frequency, I want you to think about this. Think about a radio station. Anytime that you want to listen to your favorite radio station or that song that comes on that you want to hear, you need to be at the right station. So if you're not at the right station, what do you hear? Static. You might not hear anything, or it might be a combination of both. But the whole thing is that there's no clarity. And that's exactly what we're like. What happens when you lack clarity? So when we are actually like in that particular phase, we might feel confused. We might be indecisive. Self-doubt might kick in. And this all leads to this rabbit hole of safety that does not allow you to grow. So what do I mean by this rabbit hole of safety? I mean that you don't feel secure. So when you don't feel secure, think about the emotions that come up. What emotions come up for you when you're lacking clarity? Do they feel good? 9 times out of 10, they really don't feel good. And that is a low vibrational frequency that you're at when you're not feeling good. So when you have emotions also where you are feeling good, that's going to let you know, that's that message to let you know that you are on a higher frequency. So one of the things that I really want you to remember is that emotions provide messages. And this is one of them. Don't get stuck in the emotion that you're feeling. It's okay to feel that emotion, but you have to let it go. And just think about the lesson or the message that actually comes along with it. Now, with that being said, what can you do to increase your energetic frequency? So I have several suggestions that you can do anywhere. And since I'm traveling, these are going to be some that you can think of while you're traveling. Number one is to practice mindfulness and meditation. If you're doing a daily meditation, take a few minutes in order to meditate. Try focusing on your breath and just being present in the moment. You can also do mindful walking. So when you're practicing mindful walking, you can take your attention to your surroundings. Look at your environment. Listen to the sounds. Listen to the sensations. Explore new places. This allows you to take those thoughts and intentions that you're putting in to the present moment to increase your vibration. So that meditation and mindfulness is definitely one that you can do when you're just going out. The second one is connecting with nature. You can visit natural sites and spend time in nature, like seeing the mountains, the forests, the beaches, or the parks. And when you do things like that, you can take nature walks. When you take nature walks or you take a hike, you get to absorb the tranquility and the energy of this natural world that we're in and that you're exploring. And the beauty of nature is that it shows no resistance, which means that nature is already high vibrational. So you can surround yourself around that. And it's also a reminder to avoid the resistance and just flow. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. All right. So number 3, you can engage in cultural and spiritual practices. So you can attend local ceremonies that where you can participate in either the local religious ceremonies or the spiritual ceremonies in order to just really immerse yourself in the culture of the place that you're visiting, or even at home. So when you visit sacred sites, you can explore temples and churches and mosques and other sacred sites in order to just really feel the spiritual energy of the place. And when you're opening yourself to understanding and respecting cultural practices, it creates this moment of where you get to share energy with those that are around you. It also gives you a position to ground, and when you're grounding, you're stabilizing your energy, which helps elevate your frequency. Number 4, maintaining a spiritual routine. Like yoga, you can practice yoga where you can just be aligned with your mind and body and also release tension. You can also do journaling in order to reflect on experiences, thoughts, and feelings without judgment. So when you're doing it without judgment, you're putting yourself in this position in order to release any emotions and tension that you're feeling, where you're creating that space where you can bring in that higher vibrational energy. So it's always about that balance. Number 5. Number 5, you can connect with like-minded people. When you connect with like-minded people who are like fellow travelers, you get to connect with spiritually minded travelers too, and the locals, where you get to share reciprocated insights and experiences. So you can attend retreats, workshops that are available in any area where you travel or where you're at home. But when you choose to be around like-minded people, your energy will never be depleted. It's only going to be elevated because y'all are on similar wavelengths. So, number 6, healthy living. So when you're eating healthy, you're having nutrient dense foods that you're actually eating. And when you actually do things like this, you are actually prioritizing your own happiness. You're creating this space for you to actually receive unconditional love and joy. And it all starts with you just really focusing on being receptive to seeing everything that is good. And that's just love. So there are many ways that you can actually, find ways in order to just have that healthy living. And it doesn't have to be this huge step. It can be something that you're just starting off small. Snacks, one meal, even a drink. Just taking those small steps in order to make better nutrient dense choices that's really going to be receptive to the cells in your body is definitely one thing that you can do. Now, I know I've given like several, but there are so many other actions that you can take in order to get these high vibes. So I want you to share with me if you are doing any of these and which ones you're doing and in what capacity, or if there are others, because there are tons of other ones that you can actually do. Let me know how you actually vibe high. So keep vibing high. Love y'all. Until the next time.